What's good, video creeps? Man, I got so excited when I found out that we were getting a sequel to 2009's The Orphan. I know a lot of people crapped on that movie when it first came around, but I don't know, I guess like things have gone full circle because motherfuckers like it now. I guess they forgot. Hate it or love it, that movie was made for $20 million and they brought in $80 million. So now we have a sequel to look forward to in the form of The Orphan First Kill. So let's talk about it. Let's see what we know. Now, The Orphan 2 is filming right now, out there in Winnipeg, and it is slated to drop hopefully sometime next year. No one knows just yet, but we're excited. Now, it looks like we got William Brent Hall writing this thing. If that name doesn't body you right away, this is the same cat that did movies like The Boy, and he did the film The Devil Inside. Not bad if you ask me. I mean, if I had to give this guy the opportunity to make an orphan prequel based off of those two movies alone, I think the guy has the chops, right? Like at the least. Something dope is that we got Isabelle Fuhrman coming back to play Esther once more. She reprising the hell out of that role. Something weird is homie is like 20 years old now. In the first Orphan, she was only 12 years old. So it was easy to pull off like what she was pulling off. So I don't even know how they're gonna like make her look young again. Psych, caught you tripping. Let me break it down. Now, a simple solution would be just to use CGI. Use some fucking deep fake technology so that way you can jerk off to Mila Kunis. That makes sense. Hard pass though. They said that they're gonna de-age Esther by using old school filming techniques. They're gonna be using camera angles, forced perspective, and just relying on where they place their light. And honestly, I fuck with it. We already know that she's 33 years old in the movie. Let me try and see them spots where I can see where you're old. Though it seems like everybody's really impressed with how she looks on film. There are makeup artists that are gonna be working on her face and shit. And honestly, using some of those techniques, I really do think that they're gonna be able to pull it off and make her look as youthful as she did in the first film. We say goodbye to Verma Farmiga in this one, but we swap her out for Julia Stiles, which is cool. I like Julia Stiles. She's always dancing and helping Dexter kill people. I think that's a great pairing for Esther in this movie. In my mind, I can already see what their dynamic is gonna be like, and I like it. Now, from what we know about the movie itself, it will center around the relationship between Esther and Julia Stiles. And we're gonna get answers to questions like, how did Esther end up in the US? The big thing is the promise of a gigantic twist that nobody sees coming, which I find as a challenge. Now I can't even enjoy the movie because I gotta like detective it up the whole time. Thanks. We're gonna see Esther find her way out of a psychiatric facility and then impersonate the missing daughter of a wealthy family. And already from that little description, I'm kind of hyped because I feel like we can kind of piece together a whole movie with just that. But that's not what this movie is going to be about. And because we know that there's this major plot twist that's going to happen, and we know how tight-lipped everybody is being about this, I am super excited for what's in store for us. Now, something to note while going into this movie is that it will not be a blood fest. This is not going to be a very gory film. Go in knowing that this isn't going to be a stab-by-the-minute slasher. This movie is going to be heavily psychological. And with that lens for a franchise like The Orphan, I think that's perfect. Esther is sociopathic, and the fun of her character is that she's hiding right in plain sight. I, for one, am very excited to see where The Orphan 2 First Kill takes us. But I want to know what you think about The Orphan 2. Do you think it's been too long for an Orphan sequel to come back and be effective? Are you chomping at the bit for the opportunity to watch this thing already? Whatever you think, let me know down in the comments below. And make sure that the notification bell is on, because guys, like, don't you want to know when I drop stuff? If you really dig what I do and want to show a little bit of extra support, a link to my Patreon is down below as well. A little goes a long way, and I have a ton of content over that way. So that's it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace, video creeps.
I'm the kind of guy who has lots of friends. High places, low places, never ends. It goes Rebecca Reviews and Kyoko. Larry Sherman, Curry Stewart, Carl Woolman. We got Spooky and Butcher's Grindhouse. Lore X-Core runs with punks. Michael Andrews, Big Grimness, Survivor's Guilt, and Wig Wolf, oh yeah. Flagmore, he's yo Adrian. Leilani, Little Lady Heart, hey Jessica Rabbit, and then Leela, Rachel Marie, Prince and Giselle. We got Bittersweet Vegan. These are my friends, my Patreons. These are my friends. Thank you all for being my Patreons. I am your guy, your Patreon.